Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers and broadcaster of astrology. If you're looking for your horoscope, you've come to the right place. Click the down bar or the comment section, find your zodiac sign, and click that number next to your zodiac sign. That timestamp will take you directly to the point in the video that is important for you. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, this month we're spotlighting none other than Nico Michelle. Don't hesitate to check out one of her novels, in particular, Pose, or even Endgame. You can find those on Amazon. You can get those in ebook or paperback. Soon in June, she will be releasing her new novel under Urban Books, Jilted. So look out for that to be coming up soon. Now, because we're only covering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I want to remind you to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. It's an open forum. You can discuss books, new releases, maybe even new books that you've just recently read that you want to talk about. It's a very harmonious atmosphere, so definitely check it out. In addition to that, if you love reviews, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews on Facebook and also YouTube. Okay, if you check them out on YouTube, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about reading a book, see if Robert's reviewed it yet. You will definitely appreciate the content he provides. Don't forget to check out Deadliest Intuition, my latest psychological thriller under Urban Books. It is available everywhere books are sold. If you leave a review, you will definitely be entered into the raffle this month. All right. Let's get into the astrology. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye now. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your horoscopes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that on my page at author E-Ray Taronic on Facebook. So let's get right into it. On Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 20 degrees. This is your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. Okay. There's an opportunity or some type of assistance coming into you. This could be an opportunity to communicate with someone. This could be assistance communicated to you that has to do with maybe even your children. Maybe this is an opportunity to communicate with a child. Maybe this is an opportunity to travel to a child or travel with a lover or to have fun or hang out with a child. But this could be some sort of dream come true. This could be some sort of success coming into you. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Capricorn or Pisces, this is definitely aspecting you. Don't be lazy. Put in the work. Try not to be grumpy or anything like that, or have a bad attitude. Try to garner this opportunity, in this area. All right. Now at 7 a.m., early in the morning, the moon in Aries, that's your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. This is going to be a blessing coming into you that has to do with your devotion. It has to do with your devotion to money and resources. So this is where you can have a blessing coming in of money and resources that actually heals your image at work. It heals your image where you are of service to others. Okay, it heals your image regarding health too. This could be where you're devoted to your health, to even getting healthy, and now you're feeling better, looking better because of this resource coming in, maybe insurance or something like that. This is a blessing, like I said, that heals your image, and this could be also where you were thought to be arrogant or selfish or mean, or experience some type of misfortune in this area where success is now coming into you. All right. I want to say it could be healing a secret too, also, that you may have found out. Okay. But you are devoted to your money and resources there. So you could definitely garner some type of money or resources during your daily routines or some type of a resource for health, as I was saying. If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Aries and Sagittarius. Now, on Monday around 10 a.m., the moon is in Taurus at 0 degree, and it semi-sextiles the North Node in Gemini. Okay, so this is an opportunity or assistance that's available to you, but it's not going to be like they're not going to call you and offer it to you. You have to see the opportunity and go grab the opportunity. Okay. And this has to do with, for you, a relationship. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to mend a relationship that you're passionate about. Or maybe this is an opportunity for you to mend the passion in a relationship. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to garner some type of shared finances through a relationship. Okay, it could be any of those things. So make sure you're communicating with your relationships, especially people in your networks of people. Try not to get into any conflicts, because this is where you could also be resolving conflicts within a relationship about money, about sex and intimacy, and things like that. So if you have those placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Taurus or Gemini, this is aspecting you. Now, Mercury at 8 degrees Aquarius sextiles Chiron in Aries. So if you have placements in Aquarius or Aries between 5 and 11 degrees, this is aspecting you with some sort of healing. Healing during your daily routines, healing at work, healing your health. Okay. And this actually, sharpens your image, and it also makes you look better in home and family as well. This could be an opportunity to, communication coming in where you're healing home and family, or a relationship in home and family due to, I'd say, an opportunity to talk to somebody or something like that. But you have to drop the ego if you're going to communicate. Okay. This could be you mustering up the courage to talk to somebody. This could be you mustering up the courage to communicate with someone when they're trying to talk to you. But like I said, you have to drop the ego. Okay. Let's move along to Tuesday. On Tuesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 21 degrees. It's coupled with Juno. So your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people is coupled with Juno. So this is about a marriage or some type of commitment that is the focus. Okay. And this could see you being committed to overcoming some sort of hurdle in the area of communication and with siblings, with neighbors, with neighborhoods. Okay, you're overcoming a hurdle, and happiness and prosperity is coming into you, especially if you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees of Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This could be even you overcoming a hurdle with friends, social groups. Okay, if that is between if the angle is between in your chart between 19 and 24 degrees of Scorpio or even Pisces, this could be you overcoming a hurdle with a child, with a romantic partner. But you have to take the opportunity to communicate, because happiness will come in, if you are committed to overcoming this hurdle. Okay. Now, early in the morning on Tuesday, okay, Taurus is going to couple Uranus in Taurus is going to couple with the moon in Taurus. So if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees, a shock or surprise could come that has to do with your wealth or your resources within a partnership. Okay. Where you were dealing with like somebody who was really stingy or mean or greedy or something like that. You could have some type of, I'd say, first of all, because it's aspecting someone greedy and it's a shock, it could be you clashing with someone in home and family, maybe an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, or even a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Okay. Now, and you might find that somebody is, stingy, greedy, backstabbing, whatever the case may be. And you could find that out in the morning. Now, if this is good coming to you, where someone has been withholding something from you or been, stingy or greedy and things like that. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of, I'd say, Capricorn or Virgo, you can have that communication with this person that's fruitful, or a sibling, or someone in your networks of people, or a friend, or a social group that finally lets you in or finally decides to partner with you. And that blessing could come into you, and that would be in the morning, and it shocks you like, wow, I thought this person was this way, and now I'm finding out that's not necessarily the case. Or maybe they changed their mind. Vesta in Capricorn on that day, on Tuesday as well, is going to make a fated aspect to the North Node in Gemini. So this is about being devoted to reaching your highest aspirations. You may be devoted to multiple tasks as well. You might have to communicate with different people. You might be driving around the neighborhood here and there. But you need to pay attention to what's going on around you. Siblings, neighbors, your associates. Pay attention to them, because you're going to see people's motives coming out. It's directly aspecting shared finances. Somebody might be trying to get your shared finances. Somebody might be trying to, watch your networks of people as far as, sex and intimacy, even around your partner, or a sibling around your partner. Just make sure you're paying attention to all of that, because, you could really see somebody's motives. And if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Capricorn or Gemini, something can be really revealed to you in that vein. Now at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, the moon in Taurus is going to trine Venus in Capricorn. So this is some sort of blessing coming into you that has to do with a relationship, okay? A blessing is communicated to you through a relationship that night. And it could have to do with a sibling. It could have to do with someone in your networks of people, somebody in your neighborhoods. Maybe you get the blessing during short distance travel. You go travel and see somebody and you get to talk to them. This is where you work through hate. This is where you, maybe have made a misstep, or somebody else made a misstep. And now this is bringing in some sort of blessing to you. If you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Capricorn or Taurus, okay? I'd even say Virgo, because it could be through a friend or someone within a social group as well, okay? And you have a lot of people around you who, are waiting for you to make a misstep, or trying to get you to make a misstep. But you won't. You'll be all good, because you're already ready for it. Don't let anybody take you out of your square. Keep me moving forward like you need to, and everything will be fine, okay? Now, on Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 22 degrees. It trines the moon in Taurus as well as Virgo. So if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Capricorn or Taurus, this is aspecting you with some type of relationship. You communicating with some relationship that's a blessing. It has you feeling worthy. Maybe even there was some sort of this aspect, some sort of accident as well. So if you had maybe even an accident during your daily routine, during short, not your daily routines, but like during short distance travel, it could be your daily routines, but during short distance travel or something like that, you could garner some money, if you were like into an accident or something like that. Let's see. Just something could be paying off. A relationship could be paying off. Maybe even communicating through a relationship is a blessing, and it's really paying off for you. Now, around 2 p.m., and I would even say, around 2 p.m., the moon is in Taurus at 26 degrees. So it's going to trine Pluto in Capricorn. So this is about some sort of blessing coming into you, communicated to you through a relationship. It could be a sibling, a neighbor, or someone in your networks of people. And this is about a transformation. Okay, you're transforming your communication. Okay, so stay humble. Stay out of conflicts. Focus on what works for you. Okay, this is a great angle for your literary works and everything. So communicate with people within your networks of people. Even if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Virgo, that could aspect goals being accomplished through social groups. So make sure you're communicating with them. If you have placements between that 23 and 29 degrees of Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, this is aspecting for you. And you also, around 3 p.m., could see yourself really committed to your worth within a relationship. That's what's going to be on your mind. Okay. Don't allow anyone to tell you you can't do something. Don't allow fear to overcome you. You know, hone your skills. Okay. But this nurturing is definitely aspecting you. Okay. Because you're trying to nurture that area. So just be committed to that if you have those placements between that 23 and 29 degrees of Taurus. I'd even say Virgo, Capricorn. You also have opportunities to nurture your areas of Pisces and Cancer, which is an opportunity to maybe travel with a partner or to a partner, an opportunity to speak to a partner, to express your education and skills, an opportunity to maybe even speak to a child, nurturing a child, nurturing a romantic partner, even nurturing them by hanging out with them and having a good time if you have placements between that 23 and 29 degrees of Pisces and Cancer. Okay, so that's definitely aspecting you. All right, now let's see what you're actually going to be dealing with. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance, truth and clarity. Let's see. Oh, wow, that flipped around. I don't want that flipped around. Okay, so some type of relationship has gotten, the monotony has set in the relationship, and you don't want anything that they're offering you. Okay, this is how you're feeling. Let's see who this is with this Four of Cups. Okay, there's something being offered to you, but you don't want anything to do with this person, or like I said, the monotony has set in this relationship. So, okay, so we got the Nine of Swords upside down. So with the Nine of Swords upside down, this is definitely aspecting. Now, the Nine of Swords is normally where you're having some sort of nightmares and things like that. But I'd say with it upside down, you could be going through some type of depression about something, and maybe even about a relationship. Okay, the monotony in a relationship. Don't get into the victim role. Okay, you could be overblown. A situation could get overblown, and because of it, it's causing you some type of anxiety or despair. And this is putting you in a state of pause. It's putting you in a state of trying to gain some type of illumination, some type of clarity as it pertains to security, practicality, finances, maybe even about you being a provider in general. If it's not about you being a patron of the arts, maybe it's about you being a provider. It could be about home and family, or a relationship in home and family. Okay, the full moon is aspecting, and it's going to be in Cancer, so you're really going to be finding out, with this full moon coming up on the 19th, the energy's already aspecting, so it's going to be showing you who you need to walk away from, and who you need to give up on, who you don't need to be around, because you have some definite backstabbers around you. Don't get into any escapism or hopelessness. Poor judgment, anxiety could be, hampering you in home and family. Maybe you have an unwillingness to work through problems, whether they're personal or interpersonal. Just be aware of that. Work through issues, especially if it's, if it's important, you know what I'm saying? If it's, with a child and things like that, you want to definitely be mindful of that. And then you got the Tower card upside down. So, geez Louise, what is going on, Scorpio? With the Tower card, upside down, the Tower normally means a shock, maybe something falling away, or something just surprising you in general. But with the Tower card upside down, it can point to an avoidable disaster, okay, of your own making. Maybe fear of change. You might be going through fear of change. Maybe you're scared to walk away from a relationship, but there's something that you definitely need to walk away from. Somebody or something trying to cause you some type of anxiety, hurt, or pain that you need to walk away from it. And when you walk away from them, or you are set on walking away from them, you'll feel much better. So let's see what you're going to be dealing with this week. Okay, a windfall of money, yes. Advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career is aspecting you. Okay, plan your next steps with an eye on the long term, but have patience. There are good things to come, satisfaction from a job well done. Also, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children. Make wise investments and plan for the future. Honor family traditions. Let's see what else you're going to be dealing with, your most likely outcomes. Opposing goals arise from differing opinions. You might feel at odds with yourself and others around you. You might have competitive or overly ambitious people around you, even greedy people. But you also could be going through unfounded fear. Don't focus on worst case scenarios because you're allowing worry to grow out of proportion this week. Do not allow worry to grow out of proportion this week. Be very, very mindful. Do know that the full moon, like I said, is coming up. You have too many good things coming to you to let the bad things weigh you down and let them put you in a state of fear or anxiety. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Okay? Now let's see if there's anything that we left out, anything the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides want you to know. All right. Wonderful. The end of a situation that brings relief. It could bring sadness or both, but there's an opportunity for new happiness. A weight is lifted off of your shoulders. You could also be ending an addiction, and you can also be having a melodramatic reaction to something this week. Don't flip out. Don't trip, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to trip. So if you don't and you stay in your square, then you'll be fine. Okay? God bless you. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, this month we're spotlighting none other than Nico Michelle. Don't hesitate to check out one of her novels, in particular, Pose, or even Endgame. You can find those on Amazon. You can get those in ebook or paperback. Soon in June, she will be releasing her new novel under Urban Books, Jilted. So look out for that to be coming up soon. Now, because we're only covering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I want to remind you to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. It's an open forum. You can discuss books, new releases, maybe even new books that you've just recently read that you want to talk about. It's a very harmonious atmosphere, so definitely check it out. In addition to that, if you love reviews, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews on Facebook and also YouTube. Okay, if you check them out on YouTube, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about reading a book, see if Robert's reviewed it yet. You will definitely appreciate the content he provides. Don't forget to check out Deadliest Intuition, my latest psychological thriller under Urban Books. It is available everywhere books are sold. If you leave a review, you will definitely be entered into the raffle this month. All right. Let's get into the astrology. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye now. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your horoscopes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that on my Facebook page at author Taronic. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. On Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 20 degrees. Capricorn is your sector of relationships. So this is where you get an opportunity to partner with someone, or this is an opportunity that might be offered to you through a partnership. This also could be assistance through a partner. Okay, and this is going to be regarding your education and skills, what you think and preach. This could be a dream come true as well. Maybe you're traveling with a partner and that is the dream come true. Either way, if you have placements in Capricorn or Pisces between 17 and 23 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. On Monday, in the morning, the moon in Aries at 29 degrees is going to trine Vesta in Sagittarius. So a blessing that heals your image because of your devotion maybe even where you were thought to be selfish or arrogant or mean. This is where you are having some fortune come in now. Well, some goodness coming in, where there was misfortune or a blessing coming in. And this blessing has to do with career and mastery as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Now, if you have placements even in Leo between that 26 and 29 degrees, this could be money coming in that's healing you, okay? That you're getting through your daily routines or work, or maybe it's a new job or some type of money is aspecting you here. So this is wonderful if you have those placements. Like I said, in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo between 26 and 29 degrees. Now at 10 a.m., the moon in Taurus is going to semi-sextile the North Node in Gemini. So this is an opportunity or assistance, but this is something you have to reach out and get. It's not going to be offered to you. You're going to notice it and you're going to have to take advantage of it. It's at around 10 a.m. in the morning if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Taurus or Gemini. Now, Taurus is your sector of friends, goals, and social groups. There's an opportunity in the background aspecting you. You might have to make a sacrifice for it, but it's still an opportunity. And it could even be an opportunity to heal a relationship with a friend, or someone within a social group or a social group in general. So take this opportunity, to garner this chance. Remember, we already had aspects where you were maybe even thought to be mean or arrogant and things like that. And then around 10 a.m., you got this opportunity to communicate and resolve some sort of conflict. So go ahead and do that. Now, also on Monday, Mercury is going to be at 8 degrees Aquarius. So this is about communication and skills, an opportunity to heal your image through communication or by using your skills. Now, this is about career and whatever it is you master. This is an opportunity to garner some shared finances by utilizing that. It could also be an offer of, sex and intimacy as well, being communicated to you. Friends and social groups can show up for you to help you heal your image, maybe even bring in some money or work on something you're passionate about. This is where you could be helping someone or someone could be helping you. Okay, either one. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aquarius or Aries, that's aspecting you. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 21 degrees and it's coupled with Juno. So this is about a commitment or a marriage that's in focus. And it could see you being committed to overcoming whatever hurdles you've been experiencing that have to do with a relationship. Okay. Happiness and prosperity is aspected. So that can come in with you. Come into you. If you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees of, I'd say, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, this could be a relationship with a friend, or a sibling, or even someone in your networks of people or neighborhood. It could even be a child. But this is where you're going to have this blessing come in if you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees there. And it makes you happy. Maybe even blessings of prosperity through a relationship. Now, if you have those placements between 19 and 24 degrees of Scorpio or Pisces, this could be an opportunity for you to speak to someone at a distance from you, for you to either travel with a partner, or you just gaining some opportunity to express what you think and preach to a partner. Maybe it's a romantic partner, maybe it's a child, maybe it's someone within a creative sphere. Either way, that opportunity is available. Early in the morning on Tuesday at 6 a.m., the moon is going to couple with Taurus. The moon in Taurus is going to couple with Uranus. So a shock or surprise to your wealth, resources, or worth could pop up. And it could be where we're dealing with someone who is very stingy. You could still be dealing with someone who is very stingy or extremely greedy. If not, and it's a blessing, like if you have placements in a Virgo or Capricorn, where you thought someone was stingy, one of your partnerships, maybe a sibling, someone in your networks of people, or a friend, you're going to find out that they're not like that. And you garner some type of blessing there. But if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, now, if it is, and it could shock you that they're actually helping you, by the way. If it is a shock in, let's see, if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Cancer or Pisces, this could be some type of shock coming through that has to do with your education and skills, what you think and preach. You could get assistance there to expand your reach and things like that. Okay, so where you thought someone was greedy and, weren't going to help you, they could be actually assisting you. Now, I would watch out for your areas of Aquarius and Leo, because you could deal with a friend or you could deal with a friend or someone that you deal with shared finances that is stingy towards you, or maybe even you surprisingly, oh, that's at 6 a.m. So I don't know, maybe you communicate with them. Maybe they say you owe them some money. Shockingly, that comes out. It could be anything, aspecting there, but there's a square there or a challenge there. You could be putting energy into trying to make some money as well. It also could be about sex and intimacy, where you, maybe you want to try to get it on and they don't, maybe you're being the stingy one, but because this is a shock, I'm thinking it might be them that's the stingy one. Maybe you want to do it and they're like, no, I don't want to, and you're like, what? But that could be aspecting you, if you have those placements between that 7 and 13 degrees of Leo or Aquarius. So it's either they might even be withholding some money from you or even sex, that morning. Now, Vesta in Capricorn, did I talk about this? At 0 degrees, I don't know if I talked about it, but I'm going to now. Vesta in Capricorn at 0 degrees makes a fated aspect to the North Node in Gemini at 0 degrees. So if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Capricorn or Gemini, this is aspecting you. This is about, where you've been like devoted to a relationship, and it's aspecting some sort of secrets behind the scenes. Maybe even you hear a secret behind the scenes. This is where something might even be revealed to you. Pay attention to people in your networks of people, because this is where people's real motives come out. If you have those placements between 0 and 3 degrees, be mindful of that Tuesday. You might be learning something about someone's motives, okay, around you. And that could be, one of your relationships, okay, that you're dealing with. That Gemini behind the scenes squares siblings in your networks of people and things like that. It also squares someone at a distance from you, or people at a distance from you. But something could definitely be revealed there. Maybe some sort of gossip. Okay. Now, let's see. Around 7 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Taurus is going to trine Venus and Capricorn. So this is about either pleasure pursuits, money, or love. And this, of course, it's retrograde. So this might have been money you were waiting for. It could have to do with a love from the past, or someone that you've been with for quite some time. Some blessing is coming in. And this is where you increase your worth or resources. Let's see, because even Virgo is communication skills, short distance travel, your networks of people. So even if you have those placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Virgo, you could have some blessing communicated to you through a neighbor or your networks of people, maybe even a sibling. Okay, but something is communicated to you that's a blessing, and it could have to do with some type of money or boost to your worth or your resources in some way. Now on Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 22 degrees. So it's trining the moon in Taurus. All right. So again, this is those same areas. Some type of relationship is aspecting you. Maybe you're garnering a relationship that's beneficial to you, and it's a goal that you were trying to accomplish. This is where something could pay off for you. Okay. So don't waste it. Definitely. If this is, I don't think this is money. I think this is more of a valuable partnership you're garnering, or maybe you just increase your worthiness within a relationship. Hopefully this is not you. If you got into an accident, or you and a partner, or you or a partner got into an accident and they're expecting some type of money from that accident, that could be coming in too if you have placements in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus between 19 and 15 degrees. Now, around 2 p.m., the moon in your sector of friends, goals, and social groups is going to trine your relationships. So you're literally transforming a relationship through your worth, through you accomplishing some sort of goal. Just stay out of conflicts and focus on what works for you. This is great for the literary field as well. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Taurus, Capricorn, I'd even say Virgo, this could see you getting that good communication. So just make sure that you remain humble, okay? If you get something great, even garner a high profile relationship. Now, around 3 p.m., money is on the mind, or your worth in general is on the mind. The goals you're trying to accomplish in money, the worth you're trying to attain within social groups, you know, the new people you're trying to, the in crowd, you know, it's aspecting you, and you've been nurturing you know, your worth. You've been nurturing your goals. You've been nurturing your friends and your social groups. And these are going to assist you and help you. Just don't allow fear to hold you back, to make you think you're not worth this, you know, because you are. All right. Let's see. Yeah, don't let anyone stop you. So let's see what you're going to be dealing with, okay, on Monday. Messages of clarity and truth. Peace, prosperity, and abundance. Okay, you got the happy family card. And you got the 3 of Swords card upside down. So you're experiencing some type of struggle or chaos, drama, or upheaval this week in your happy family. You got this happy family going. Now here comes drama coming into the mix, okay? So, yeah, you got some drama here. Looks like somebody's trying to hamper your happiness, or you just, you know, could hear about some type of drama around, you know, in your family, you know, if it's not directly happening to you, it's probably, you know, in your family, which makes sense because the full moon is in Cancer. So it could be revealing something about you or your family. And, you know, it's going to be squaring your partnership. So you're going to be hearing about people, you know, that you probably, you know, that are shady, you know, some that you need to not deal with anymore. Okay. Because of this could cause some delays in your happiness, misunderstandings or obstacles between 3 or more people. Okay. Could be hampering your happiness in, I say in home and family, or your happiness. But you're at the end of this. You're at the end of these misunderstandings and things like that. Okay. What is this shock to your worth? Okay. It looks like you're looking at some sorts of limited success. Maybe you have a lack of vision towards the long term. Maybe some type of procrastination is going on. Money worries that threaten to make you feel like giving up and things like that. You want to kind of stay out of that mentality as much as you can, because this is an avoidable disaster, you know, with your investments. This, whatever is aspecting you with these relationships, don't trip out, because, you know, it's an avoidable disaster. You know, if it becomes a disaster, it's of your own making. Okay, so be cool. Don't let anybody take you out of your square. Yeah, you're at the end of these disagreements and things like that with groups with between 3 or more people. This could be within a business, or this could have to do with a mother figure as well. The Hierophant card is upside down. Now, the Hierophant card usually talks about a business, a mother figure. This also could be talking about your, okay, they might be telling you to challenge the status quo. Your belief systems might be different than somebody else's. So you might have to, you might be going against someone else. You know, your belief systems are different than theirs. You know, it's a group of 3 or more people where you're having these misunderstandings. But, you know, the cards are prompting you not to trip out. Okay, let's see what we have here for your messages for what you'll likely experience. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great success being made. Okay, messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. The resolution of difficulties. A weight lifted off of your shoulders. The end of an addiction or codependency. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I think we got another one flipped out in here, but I don't. Here, let me see if I can find it, because I could have sworn I saw something that was already flipped over, but maybe not. Oh, yes, here it is. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, and births. Friends you cherish. Okay. Now, also, let's look at your most likely outcomes. Okay, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Delays are over. Sudden and unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Oh, that's awesome. Bring fun into everything you do. You're going to be juggling multiple priorities or jobs. You're an exceptional talent for multitasking, though. And you got the Sun card. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. I like that. I like that. Stay out of conflicts. You got too much good coming to you to worry about these partnerships and people in maybe even home and family that are really just, you know, not working out for you, you know. Because you also have, wow. Make a choice, stop procrastinating and overanalyzing. Get clarity as to what you desire and move forward. Too many options. Don't let addictions hold you back, okay? Compassionate, accomplished, and charismatic, as well as grounded. It's a great time for success, financial security, and prosperity. You have the Midas touch. Everything is going to turn out beautifully. A supportive parent could be around you, or spouse, and maybe even a good company to work for those of you who are into working or work. Generous, practical, and gracious. Materialistic, though. The ability to make anything more beautiful. You got this card before. A love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed. Okay? Take a sensible approach. Also, children or childhood. Revisiting old dreams or plans. Embracing your inner child. Return of people or romances from your past. And you might be romanticizing how things used to be. You know, maybe you're not seeing things as clearly as they used to be. You're romanticizing things. All right. God bless you. That's what I have for you, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, this month we're spotlighting none other than Nico Michelle. Don't hesitate to check out one of her novels, in particular, Pose, or even Endgame. You can find those on Amazon. You can get those in ebook or paperback. Soon, in June, she will be releasing her new novel under Urban Books, Jilted. So look out for that to be coming up soon. Now, because we're only covering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I want to remind you to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. It's an open forum. You can discuss books, new releases, maybe even new books that you've just recently read that you want to talk about. It's a very harmonious atmosphere, so definitely check it out. In addition to that, if you love reviews, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews on Facebook and also YouTube. Okay, if you check them out on YouTube, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about reading a book, see if Robert's reviewed it yet. You will definitely appreciate the content he provides. Don't forget to check out Deadliest Intuition, my latest psychological thriller under Urban Books. It is available everywhere books are sold. If you leave a review, you will definitely be entered into the raffle this month. All right. Let's get into the astrology. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye now. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your horoscopes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, if you're looking for Sunday, that's on my Facebook page at author E-Ray Taronic. Other than that, Let's get into it. On Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 20 degrees. This is an area that sextiles your sign, so it automatically lends you opportunities and assistance through friends, goals, and social groups being one of the areas. On that day, you have an opportunity coming directly to you. Maybe this could be a dream come true. Maybe this could be some sort of epiphany. Yeah, definitely. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees, on Monday, you could definitely have some type of blessed communication or success coming into you. Just try not to be lazy. Try not to be, angry or anything like that. You want to be mindful, with that area of Pisces, it's kind of, you can suffer some types of delusions and things like that. So just be mindful of that. But this aspecting is very, very good for you. I see it as positive. Now at 7 a.m., the moon in Aries at 29 degrees, it's going to trine Vesta in Sagittarius. So a blessing that heals your image because of your devotion to that area of career. Okay, or whatever it is that you master, is going to bring in some sort of blessing that makes you look good. And the blessing that makes you look good looks to be money or resources. If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees, of Aries or Sagittarius. I'd even say Leo, because Leo is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you could be bringing in money through work if you have those placements. This is an angle where you've suffered some misfortunes and now success is coming into you. It could even be an angle where people maybe thought you were selfish or arrogant or mean, and you're fixing, maybe the way you look to people and garnering some type of resource, okay? Because they see that you're not, mean and, arrogant and selfish and things like that. So check to see if you have placements in Aries or Sagittarius or even Leo between 26 and 29 degrees. Now, around 10 a.m., the moon is at 0 degrees Taurus. It's going to semi-sextile the north node in Gemini at 0 degrees. Because this is a semi-sextile, this is something that you have to reach out for. It's not an opportunity or assistance that's just going to come to you. Okay, so you have to garner this opportunity. You have to reach out for this. And this is in your area of communication. So you're going to have to communicate for this. It could be with a sibling. It could be with someone in your networks of people. It could be with a it could be with a neighbor. It could be with someone in home and family as well. So it also could be like a child, Yeah, it could also be because it sextiles Cancer, your area of home and the natural area of home and family, but your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So it could be your opportunity to communicate with a child as well. But you have to reach out and resolve the conflicts that you've been having with a child or someone within a creative sphere, or a romantic partner. Okay, if you have placements between that 0 and 3 degrees, take that step and try to resolve things. Okay, so you're not going through these struggles. All right, you can have success in education and career at this angle too if you have those placements. Now, Mercury at 8 degrees is going to Mercury at 8 degrees Aquarius is going to sextile Chiron and Aries. So you're going to be communicating with someone. You're going to be communicating with someone about either you're going to be communicating with someone or some you're going to get communication come into you about money or resources. Okay, that's going to heal your image, and it could also heal you in the background. This could have been where you've been making sacrifices for something you've been waiting for. This is going to heal you in the background. This money and resources coming into you. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aquarius or Aries, okay, but you have to drop the ego. This could be where someone within a friend group is taking the opportunity to help you, or you could be taking the opportunity to help them. Okay, either one, but it's going to come through this communication. So just check to see if you have those placements in Aquarius or Aries between that 5 and 11 degrees, and you have that money or resources coming into you, or you're, could be giving that to somebody else as well. On Tuesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 21 degrees. It's coupled with Juno. So this is about commitments. It's about a marriage where you're committed to your goals, where you're committed to social groups, where you're committed to your friends. Okay. You could see some type of overcoming of a hurdle. Okay, that brings happiness and prosperity. Now, first of all, this has to do with goals, friends, and social groups. If you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, one of your relationships could really show up for you, or this is where you're starting a relationship with someone, a new friend, or someone in your networks of people that is of value to you. Okay, or communicating maybe even with a sibling that brings you happiness and success. You also could get some type of, if you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees of Pisces or Sagittarius, this could be Pisces or Scorpio. I'm sorry. This could be an opportunity for you to delve into new social groups where friends are helping you to expand your reach, and it makes you really happy because you're like, wow, I didn't even think I would get into this social group, or this social group is a real benefit to me. I'm overcoming this hurdle. Okay, so that's aspecting you. Now in the morning, the moon in Taurus is going to couple with Uranus in Taurus at 10 degrees. So a shock or surprise of wealth, resources, or worth could be coming your way. And this could be where you were waiting for some money, but you were dealing with somebody who was stingy or greedy, and maybe you thought you weren't going to get it. But this is at 6 a.m. in the morning. So with this coupling in this area, because this is communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people, one of your relationships could be communicating with you, some sort of, they could be communicating with you, in general. And maybe this is, like I said, it's a shock because you didn't know you were going to talk to this person. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Pisces or Cancer, this could be a child you're talking to that surprises you, a sibling. This could be a romantic partner. This could be, and you could be hanging out with them and having fun. Maybe it shocks you because this person calls you early in the morning and you're like, what? I haven't spoken to you in I don't know how long, or whatever the case may be. Now, if this is a square, if you're dealing with a shock that someone is being stingy towards you, this could be an Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign person. This could be a shock of even gossip that you hear somebody's talking about you behind the scenes, or some type of communication that's going on behind the scenes that you find out during your daily routines. Maybe even you're talking to someone at a distance from you and it shocks you. So if you have placements in Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpio, the shock might not be so good. Maybe you hear a secret or something, or maybe, someone at work is being stingy towards you, or even someone at a distance from you. It's just those angles, are aspecting, and they're kind of iffy. Scorpio, long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach, I think that's okay. But the area of Aquarius and Leo, you might find out some gossip around and it might shock you, okay? Early in the morning on Tuesday. Now, also on Tuesday, Vesta in Capricorn at 0 degree makes a fated aspect to the North Node in Gemini. So this is about you being devoted to a goal. Maybe your friends, or maybe a social group. All right. And it's directly aspecting home and family. So maybe this is a goal in home and family that you're trying to acquire. But it also could be things going on in home and family where something is illuminated to you, okay? You got to really watch people's motives in home and family, in a home-based business, friends around you. Watch people's motives, because you'll see who's greedy. You'll see what people want, what they're really all about, okay? So just kind of be looking out, in that area to see, people's real motives around you. Pay attention if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Capricorn and Gemini. Now, around 7 p.m. at night on Tuesday, the moon in Taurus, your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people is going to garner some type of blessing through a romantic partner, through you having fun and hanging out, or through finances coming in. Okay. And this could be a goal you've been trying to accomplish. Okay. It also could have to do with friends and social groups where this blessing is coming in. You could encounter someone who is a blessing to you, who is of some worth to you. And this is actually helping out where you've been going through hate, you know, within social groups. It can help out where you've been going through, you know, people blocking you out and things like that. Around that 7 p.m., if you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Taurus or Capricorn, I'd even say Virgo, you might really garner a relationship that really is beneficial to you. All right. And it helps you, you know, even with career and mastery, maybe even. Now on Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 22 degrees. So a blessing, it's going to trine the moon in Taurus. So this is, again, this is a blessing coming into you, communicated to you through a sibling, someone in your networks of people. This could come in through a friend or a social group. All right. This could be where you are, I want to say you're garnering, I want to say this for you, it looks like you're garnering some type of beneficial relationship. Okay. Like even later on in the day, that's if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of that Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I would say even if you have placements in Pisces or Scorpio, you know, between that 19 and 25 degrees, something could be paying off. You could be expanding your reach out to other people. All right. If you had an accident during travel, like long distance travel, this could be some type of money coming into you too, paying off. Now around 2 o'clock, that area of communication, siblings, short distance travel in your networks of people is garnering an opportunity, garnering a blessing. And it's because of the transformation you're having with your goals, maybe even friends and social groups. If you garner some type of money, please stay humble. If you garner some type of worth, boost to your worth, please remain humble, because this is great for literature. This angle is great for literature, but you want to also stay out of conflicts with friends. Okay. You don't want to be getting into any conflicts. Around 3 o'clock, your worth is going to be on your mind. Okay, maybe even with neighborhoods, maybe even with siblings, short distance travel could be on your mind, your networks of people. This is where you want to hone your skills, okay? And don't allow fear to stop you from what it is you're trying to garner. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees, this area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people is going to be very, very important to you. And like I said, your areas of Capricorn and Virgo are blessings. Your areas of Pisces and Cancer are opportunities and assistance. You could have an opportunity to communicate with a romantic partner or a child, or hang out with them, or maybe even other people in a creative sphere. Okay. Partner with somebody within a creative endeavor, anything like that. All right. So just be mindful of those aspects, because those look rather good for you. Okay. So let's see what you're going to be dealing with this month. I mean, not this month, this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It looks like rising in the ranks amongst your peers is aspecting, or either a new business or a new home for home and family could be aspecting for you. Let's see. Yeah, you could be rising in the ranks amongst your peers as a leader as well. Somebody who has, you know, an honorable presence. You could also be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person around you. Let's see, in home and family, or a business who is an honorable person. And that might be the relationship that you are connecting with that beneficial person coming your way. Yep, it has to do with a business. You might be rising in the ranks amongst your peers, and you have somebody backing you up. A Leo, Sagittarius, or Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. If this is not your, you know, your moon or your rising, you know, it could just be you, you know, rising in the ranks as far as career, or yeah, like a business establishment. And it would be like a company, you know. On the flip side, I would think it could also be a mother figure. If you have a mother that's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But communication is going to come to you. It's usually somebody who's real enthusiastic. They might be a little gossipy. You might have to check the facts on what they say, because they might be too excited about what they're talking about. But this is wish fulfillment. This is a dream come true. Some of you might be getting a house or moving. Okay, because I definitely see that. That's aspecting you, this dream come true. That's wonderful, Pisces. Let's see what else you got here. Okay, you're gaining enlightenment about something. You're in a state of wait. for something, or either this was something you were waiting for. You're contemplating something. You're taking time to rest and reflect and contemplate something this week. And that could be communicating either your soul's purpose or communicating with someone about something. And you're prompted to keep your cards closely to your chest. Don't talk about what you got going on. If this is you communicating with, if this is you manifesting your soul's purpose or manifesting money, security, or abundance through your soul's purpose, this is something you've been waiting for, or this is something you're contemplating. How can I garner this security in this money? What is my soul's purpose? You know, you might be looking at that because you're preparing to expand. You're preparing to extend your reach. Okay, this week with something. You got some really good cards, Pisces. I like that. Let's see what you got for your what you're actually going to be dealing with from the Fairy Oracle deck. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully navigate, a passionate relationship, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion. Don't do that. Don't allow worry to grow out of proportion, okay? Do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. You also might be joining a spiritually minded community. So let's see what your most likely outcomes are for this week. Stress that comes from having too many things happening at once, but you will be successful at multitasking, and sudden events or changes could come up as well. But that's cool because I already talked to you about that on Tuesday, that Taurus, the moon in Taurus joining and coupling with Uranus. So you knew some type of shock or surprise or sudden event was going to happen. Also, falling in love suddenly and being swept off your feet, but the need to stay grounded, and you could be going through a very emotional experience. So one more card from this deck to see what you'll be dealing with. Okay. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely. People you can trust will be coming around or coming in. Okay. Let's see one card of what we might have left out, or, you know, something I may have skipped over or just didn't see, or that they want you to know. Oh, wow. They gave me 3 cards. All right. Well, all right. Let's read them all. Logical, perceptive, insightful, and blunt. An exciting intellectual challenge. Brilliant insights, information you need but might be challenging to receive. So somebody might give you some news that, you know, it's challenging for you to hear it. You know, it could be a criticism. It could be just something you didn't want to hear, but they're going to tell it to you. Review documents carefully if you're signing anything or going into any new jobs. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, and cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe. A solid romantic relationship. Hidden but well-intentioned emotions are around you as well from this person, whoever this is. And it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. No, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. It's a charitable benefactor. You also could be seeing a counselor. Protect what you've created. Prepare to never give up and ask your angels for help. Okay, you could be dealing with some type of environmental activism or animal rights as well. But, you know, this is about you kind of like submitting, persevering over a stretch of time. Okay, so that's what's aspecting you. God bless you. And I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, this month we're spotlighting none other than Nico Michelle. Don't hesitate to check out one of her novels, in particular, Pose, or even Endgame. You can find those on Amazon. You can get those in ebook or paperback. Soon, in June, she will be releasing her new novel under Urban Books, Jilted. So look out for that to be coming up soon. Now, because we're only covering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I want to remind you to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. It's an open forum. You can discuss books, new releases, maybe even new books that you've just recently read that you want to talk about. It's a very harmonious atmosphere, so definitely check it out. In addition to that, if you love reviews, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews on Facebook and also YouTube. Okay, if you check them out on YouTube, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about reading a book, see if Robert's reviewed it yet. You will definitely appreciate the content he provides. Don't forget to check out Deadliest Intuition, my latest psychological thriller under Urban Books. It is available everywhere books are sold. If you leave a review, you will definitely be entered into the raffle this month. All right, let's get into the astrology. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye now. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Taronic here with your horoscopes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that on my Facebook page at author Taronic. So let's get into it. Now, on Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 20 degrees. This is your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Now, there's a sextile to this area from Neptune in Pisces. So this means assistance and opportunity coming your way via shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and even things that you're passionate about. This could help to make a dream come true. This could be an epiphany that comes to you during your daily routines about shared finances, about sex and intimacy, about your passions. This is also an angle where you can have success in literature, communication, science, but you're going to have to take advantage of an opportunity and not be lazy. You're going to have to, get to work. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees, this is aspecting you where you can have that assistance come in as far as, shared finances, even things that, like I said, things that you're passionate about. So check your chart to see if you have placements in Capricorn or Pisces between 17 and 23 degrees. Now, early in the morning, around 7 o'clock, the moon in Aries at 29 degrees is going to trine Vesta and Sagittarius. So this is a blessing that heals your image in some way because of your devotion to romance or a romantic partner, to a creative endeavor, or maybe even where you were, hanging out with your friends. This could even be a child. It could have to do with a child. Now, Aries is your area of what you think and preach, your education and skills. It's also long distance travel. So you could be traveling as well, with a lover, to a lover, or with a child, or even to a child. Now, this is where you were thought maybe to be a little selfish, arrogant, maybe even mean, and experienced some misfortune because of that. This is where success can come in. And as I said, this will have to do with a blessing coming, maybe even because of something you say to your children or your lover. Maybe you're expressing this blessing to them. But this is early in the morning that this is coming in. So you could be traveling early in the morning, or you could just get this communication coming in at a distance from you about your creative endeavors or child or significant other. So check to see if you have any placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Aries or Sagittarius, because this is definitely aspecting you if so. Now, around 10 a.m., the moon in Taurus is going to semi-sextile the north node in Gemini. This is going to be at 0 degrees. So if you have placements in Taurus or Gemini between 0 and 3 degrees, this is something that you're going to have to take advantage of in career through a friend or through some social groups. This might be a goal you're trying to accomplish that is regarding your career or whatever it is you master. So like I said, you're going to have to go and grab this opportunity. And this is an opportunity to increase your worth, your resources, or your wealth. Someone in your networks of people, maybe friends or within a social group, could be communicating with you this success or this, or revealing this opportunity. But I hope you can hear me. Like I said, this is an opportunity that you're going to have to speak up for. Okay. It could even be a chance for you to resolve conflicts or issues with someone in your networks of people, as far as like a friend or someone you hang out with socially. Okay. You could also have success in career or education. So check to see if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Taurus or Gemini and take this opportunity, okay? Because it's there, but you have to speak up for it. It won't just be given to you. Now, Mercury at 8 degrees on that day is going to sextile Chiron in Aries. So this is you healing your image regarding what you think and preach, or healing your image with those at a distance from you, or healing your image as far as your morals and your spirituality. Maybe somebody thought something about you that you're trying to, resolve morally. Okay. Now, Aquarius is a relationship that you have. So this is between you and a relationship you have at a distance from you, or maybe it has to do with school or, like I said, your skills. It could also be, your morals as well. If somebody thought you were, just not on the up and up, or they just had, maybe even you had some communication problems with someone at a distance from you or at school. But if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees, communicating with social groups or friends can bode well for you if you accept this opportunity or this assistance. But you're going to have to drop the ego. Okay. This could also be where you're mustering up the courage to help a friend, or vice versa. They're mustering up the courage to help you. Okay. So let's move along to Tuesday. On Tuesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 21 degrees. So if you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees, this is aspecting you. This is where the sun will be coupled with Juno. A commitment is in focus, or a marriage, some type of partnership is in focus. Now, this could see you being committed to overcoming a hurdle or some type of challenge. Happiness and prosperity is definitely aspected here. So see if you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees of Capricorn. I'd even say Scorpio or Pisces, because those are your areas of assistance and opportunity. And that could be home and family, where you're helping out home and family or garnering assistance for home and family via shared finances, or working on something you're passionate about, but you're doing something during your daily routines, or you're doing something at work. It could also be a hurdle you're overcoming in health. Okay. And this is aspected here, but you're committed to this. So it will bring you some type of blessing. Now, if it's Virgo or Taurus, where you have those placements between 19 and 24 degrees, this is going to be something about money and career coming into you. Okay. So just check to see if you have those angles. Now, Vesta in Capricorn at 0 degrees is going to make a fated aspect to the North Node in Gemini at 0 degrees. So this is about work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others as it pertains to your friends and your social groups, or the goals you're trying to accomplish at work or during your daily routines. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Gemini or Capricorn, this is about you reaching your highest aspirations as it pertains to the goals you're trying to accomplish, or with a friend or your social groups. You may be devoted to multiple tasks on that day during your daily routines, but just pay attention to what's going on around you with your neighbors, associates, siblings, even your friends, because you can kind of really see people's motives around you. Okay, so be mindful of that. That morning on Tuesday, the moon is in Taurus, is going to couple with Uranus. So there's going to be a shock in career. It might have to do with your worth in career, or some type of money, wealth, or resources. You also might be dealing with, someone that's kind of stingy, or greedy, and something can be revealed as to that, or someone's motives can be revealed as to that. And this has to do with career or whatever it is you master. So this is where the shock or surprise is going to be coming from. So look to see if you have any placements. Let's see. Okay. Look to see if you have any placements between 7 and 13 degrees. The angles that square this angle where you could get a shock, if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees, that's, might not be so good, could be with one of your partnerships in career. If you have placements in Leo or Aquarius, you might find something out about someone in career. Something might be revealed about them, because the full moon is coming up soon, so we're already under those energies. So pay attention to that. It directly aspects Scorpio as well. So if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees, there could be a shock there in home and family as well. Now, as far as your placements in between 7 and 13 degrees, and I would say Virgo or Capricorn, something surprising could pop up during your daily routines or have to do with work, where you could be garnering some type of money or resources shockingly. And you're surprised because before, maybe you weren't getting it before because you thought this person was greedy or stingy. But then, boom, there you go. If you have those placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Virgo or Capricorn, you can expect either a job or some money to be coming into you, or a way to make money during your daily routines. That's surprising. Okay. And that's at like 7 a.m. in the morning. So you might wake up and already have some money in the bank for some of you. So check that. Now, around 7 p.m. on Tuesday, the moon in Taurus is going to trine Uranus in Capricorn. So that night, this is a blessing popping up for you in career. Okay. In regards to romance, I would say finances, or even pleasure pursuits, if you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Taurus or Capricorn. And this will have to do with work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, career. Even if you have those placements between 13 and 19 degrees in Virgo, it could be money. Again, showing up for you, maybe an offer to work or do something, and you're bringing in money. Okay. But you're going to have to put in the work. You're working through where people have been hating on you, looking for you to make some missteps, or watching your every move so they can criticize. Okay. You can encounter somebody on that day or that night that is very, very beneficial to you, that helps you in career or mastery. Okay. So that's definitely aspecting for you. Now on Wednesday, the sun in Capricorn at 22 degrees is going to trine the moon in Taurus. So a blessing that has you feeling worthy could be garnered through, okay, I hate to say it like this. Okay. So this is work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. This is also career. Okay. If you had an accident in career, some of you could be getting paid due to that. All right. Yeah. Yep. This could be where an accident is paying off, or even it's aspecting what you master too. So this could be just something happening to you, period, or something that happened to you where you had an accident. If you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Capricorn or Taurus or even Virgo, you could be getting money off of that accident. Okay. The moon in Taurus at 26 degrees at 2 o'clock on that day is going to trine Pluto in Capricorn. So a blessing comes in during your daily routines or because of work or health that helps you to transform. Okay. And money could come in to you if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Taurus, Capricorn, or even Virgo. But you got to stay out of conflicts and focus on what works. Even in literature. Now around 3 o'clock, money is going to be on the mind. Tuesday and Wednesday are really good for money. Money is going to be on the mind on Wednesday with the moon at 27 degrees in your sector of career. It's going to be coupled with the devotion you're trying to, or where you're devoted to career, maybe even past endeavors in career. And because of this, if you're honing your skills and you're working on this and not allowing fear of failure to get in the way, you could see success come into you, people willing to help you coming into you. And again, heck, I would say, if you have those placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that's money again. So check your chart, okay? Let's get into the cards to see what we have aspecting for you, Leo. Okay, Leo, so far we got the Death card that came out. That represents Scorpio, so that's home and family. And then it also notes some type of transformation. So you might be having a transformation in home and family, maybe even with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. If this is just not you transforming altogether from going through conflicts and wanting to win at all costs to having good communication coming in and you moving forward, like success in your plans and things like that. Okay, this week. So let's see what else is coming up for you. Oh, wow. You got that transition card again. They want you're moving on from something. You're moving on and you're transitioning, maybe even from some troubles to becoming an authority. For some of you, you could be moving on from some issues or arguments with if you've been having them with an Aries or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Okay. That could even be their Venus sign, if it's about love. This is where you're moving away from this because you're trying to gain some type of emotional stability. You might be lost and distant in your thoughts and things like that. But you're trying to move forward, and you will move forward. And you might be walking away from some people, or because you're trying to gain some type of emotional stability this week. Let's see what else you might be looking at this week. It looks like you're staying out of conflict, so I'm liking that. I don't like how this fell back to the side, but I'm going to read it because it did fall out like that. And I do want you to be aware of, stay out of family conflicts. Stay out of family conflicts because it only leads to, financial failure. Don't argue with people in home and family about money or inheritance or anything like that, okay? Maybe some of your belief systems differ with other people in home and family. So you want to be mindful of not getting into things like that. Just move on because your wounds won't heal unless you move on from these struggles, okay? Your circumstances are not, totally miserable or anything like that, but you have to accept things and you have to be able to move forward, especially as far as those family conflicts or heartbreak that you've experienced. Okay. Now let's look at, your cards for, this week. I wonder if let me see. Let me ask them what your challenges are going to be. I don't want the video to be too long, but I do want to know what some of your challenges might be, coming about here. Okay. Make sure you're strategizing and you're delegating any, if you have a lot of stuff on your plate, anything that you can delegate to other people, you're going to want to do that. Okay. Now, some of you, the Hierophant, with this Hierophant card upside down, some of you could be, this is advising you to challenge the status quo. Some of you could have been gotten into it with your mother as well. There might be an oppressive older person around you. Maybe they're trying to keep you from shining. There's like a egoism or some type of fall from grace, maybe even some type of dispute, could be going on. That causes delays in your plans. And that's if you're getting into these conflicts and these arguments. You don't want to do that, okay? Because they will bring about, frustrations and delays, okay? So just be mindful of that and be discerning of who you choose to deal with, okay? Let's see what we have for you for your most likely outcomes. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas should be implemented. Let's see what else you're going to be dealing with this week. Okay. Messages of truth and clarity, peace, prosperity, and abundance. We have seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. You also have and I can see that because remember that shock is coming in career. Remember we talked about that around that 10-degree mark. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees, if it's negative, it's going to be about a partnership. It could literally be a Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign person. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. So be mindful of things popping up, something shocking in career this week. Now, bring fun into everything you do. You could be juggling multiple priorities, which you will be doing because we talked about that already, but you are very good at multitasking, so you'll do that successfully. So let's see what your most likely outcomes are for this week. Let's see. I'm ready to see some money because I saw that money. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons and let your creativity take flight. That is one of your most likely outcomes. So you'll be creative this week and have the energy to create. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends that you cherish will also be around you. Okay, and let's do one more from this deck before we go to the next deck and find out what. Okay, another most likely outcome is open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or a rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities and epiphanies can come too. Okay, but you have to let go of people and things that no longer serve you. Okay, and you'll be doing that, especially the closer we get to that full moon that's coming up, in your sector of secret sacrifice and solitude. But that's not until like the 17th or the 19th or something. But something is going to be revealed in the background around that moon, and you're going to find out who's been talking behind your back, or something is going to be revealed about somebody in your networks of people. Okay, so just be ready for that. I know I am. But let's see here. Let's get one card. Anything I might have left out from the angels. Let's see. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. What do they have for us? We had one card fall out, but I want to get another one because that one fell out too fast. So, okay, they're prompting me to read it. Okay. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation, then make choices that support your path to happiness. Stay out of addictions and unhealthy habits. Okay. No addictions, no unhealthy habits. Okay, that card fell right out on the phone. Yes, you got it. The good you do. Oh, sorry, I got excited because I'm Leo, Leo rising, and so I'm happy to see this. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt, sharing your wealth with others. Wonderful. So you should have some money coming in, especially if you have those placements. Beware of giving too much though. Okay. God bless you guys, and I'll see you on Thursday. Okay. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, this month we're spotlighting none other than Nico Michelle. Don't hesitate to check out one of her novels, in particular, Pose, or even Endgame. You can find those on Amazon. You can get those in ebook or paperback. Soon in June, she will be releasing her new novel under Urban Books, Jilted. So look out for that to be coming up soon. Now, because we're only covering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I want to remind you to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. It's an open forum. You can discuss books, new releases, maybe even new books that you've just recently read that you want to talk about. It's a very harmonious atmosphere, so definitely check it out. In addition to that, if you love reviews, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews on Facebook and also YouTube. Okay, if you check them out on YouTube, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about reading a book, see if Robert's reviewed it yet. You will definitely appreciate the content he provides. Don't forget to check out Deadliest Intuition, my latest psychological thriller under Urban Books. It is available everywhere books are sold. If you leave a review, you will definitely be entered into the raffle this month. All right, let's get into the astrology. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye now. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with the horoscopes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that on my page at author Taronic in written format, of course. So let's get into what we got here. Okay, so on Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 20 degrees. This is in your sector of career, okay, or mastery. And you're going to have some sort of opportunity showing up behind the scenes. It could have to do with a dream come true that you've been waiting for, okay? It could have to do, this is some type of help or opportunity that surfaces for you behind the scenes. Secret, sacrifice, and solitude is aspected here. So this could require you to make some type of sacrifice, but still you could see success in literature, communication, science, but don't be lazy. Take this opportunity, because if you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Capricorn or Pisces, this is aspecting for you. Now that morning at 7 a.m., the moon in your sign at 29 degrees is going to trine your education and skills, what you think and preach, and even long distance travel. So you might even be traveling in the morning. You might be committed to going somewhere and a blessing comes about because of it. You might be committed to something in your education and something comes out about it, and it really makes you feel good about how, who you are, your first impressions, your image, and things like that. Because where maybe you were thought to be selfish or arrogant or mean or something like that, and we're seeing challenges because of it, you could experience misfortune. Success can come in if you have placements in Aries or Sagittarius. I'd even say Leo, between 26 and 29 degrees. Okay, now around 10 a.m. the moon in Taurus at 0 degree is going to semi-sextile the North Node in Gemini. So when it's semi-sextile, this is an opportunity that you have to take it, that you have to go out and grab. Okay, it's not going to be offered to you, but it's there. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Taurus or Gemini, go grab this opportunity to increase your worth or your resources or your wealth. It could come through someone in your networks of people, a neighbor, a sibling. Through communication, you would have to communicate. Okay, this is a chance to resolve maybe even a conflict. If you've been fighting with your sibling, a neighbor, or someone in your networks of people, drop the ego and try to get over that. Okay, if they're worth it, but you can see success in career and education, even because of it, especially if it's somebody in your networks of people. This is about increasing your worth, your resources, garner the opportunity. Okay, now that day on Monday, let's see, Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, is going to be at 8 degrees of Aquarius, which is your area of friends, high hopes, and even goals. It's going to have an opportunity or some type of assistance come into you that heals your image, that heals your first impressions and things like that. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aries or Aquarius, this is definitely aspecting you. Assistance could come in, and this could see you helping a friend or a friend helping you. All right. But you have to drop the ego. Communicate with your social groups. Communicate with your friends. All right. This is where you really might have to muster up the courage, maybe to help someone, or someone's mustering up the courage to help you. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 21 degrees and it's coupled with Juno. So it's about a commitment or a marriage that's in focus. And this could see you being committed to overcoming a hurdle to bring in happiness or prosperity toward yourself. If you have placements between 19 or 24 degrees of Capricorn, I'd even say Virgo or Taurus, this could bring in some type of money during your daily routines or where you are of service to others as well. If you were where you're committed to something, okay? Now, Vesta in Capricorn at 0 degrees is going to aspect the North Node in Gemini at 0 degrees. So if you have placements in Capricorn or Gemini between 0 or 3 degrees, this is about you being devoted to reaching your highest aspirations as far as communicating about career, or, communication having to do with career or whatever it is you master. It's about you forging towards your highest aspirations, even with a neighbor, a neighborhood, maybe even a sibling or something like that. You could be devoted to multiple tasks. So, you might be driving here, driving there, because Gemini is also short distance travel. So you could see yourself going and doing a lot of different things. Make sure you pay attention to what's going on around you, because this is where people's true motives and intentions can be seen in career, as well as your neighbors, your siblings, and people in your networks of people. Okay, we're getting closer to that full moon, so things are going to be revealed anyway. Also, even in home and family, where maybe you couldn't trust somebody or one of your relationships, it's going to come out, like you're going to find out something about somebody, okay, with this full moon coming around, or something is going to be revealed to you. But anyway, let me stay on track. Now, in the morning on Tuesday, the moon in Taurus is going to couple with Uranus. So something shocking. You're going to feel some type of shock. You're going to feel some type of surprise. It's going to have to do with money and resources. Okay. I think this is good, simply because if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Virgo or Capricorn, you could wake up in the morning and already have some money in the bank, where you thought you weren't going to get something, where somebody was stingy or greedy or something like that. You could wake up and you got some money in the bank. Okay. If you have those placements in those areas. Now, if your placements between 7 and 13 degrees are in Aquarius or Leo, it could be a lover, a child, or a friend who is just like stingy, maybe you thought they were going to give you something or lend you a resource and they don't, or maybe they block you outside of some social group and you're like, wow, it could be something like that. So just be mindful of that. That could happen on Tuesday. Now at 7 p.m., that moon in Taurus, your sector of money and resources, is going to trine Venus in Capricorn. So it's going to bring in a blessing through your romantic partner, through finances, maybe even through pleasure pursuits. Maybe even you're just going out and having fun and hanging out. But it's still a blessing nonetheless, okay? So work hard, okay? This is where you're working hard to get through hate, where people have been hating on you, where people have been looking for your every misstep, especially your every misstep in career. You may encounter someone who offers you some type of blessing if you have placements in Taurus, Capricorn, I'd even say Virgo, between 13 and 19 degrees. And this could be something you're doing during your daily routines or something like that, and this blessing comes in, okay? Now, let's see. On Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 22 degrees. So if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of, I'd say, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, again, this is about money or resources and career, or coming in through your daily routines, or even a job where you're a blessing comes into you where you feel really worthy. Okay. You could be garnering some type of funds. You could even be garnering some type of funds through not only your daily routines, but through career. Like if you had an accident in career and you've been waiting on some money to come in, that could come in. Okay. If you had an accident during your daily routines or something like that, or at work, money could come in. All right. If you have those placements between 19 and 25 degrees. Now around 2 p.m. on Wednesday, the moon in Taurus at 26 degrees trines Pluto in Capricorn. So this is a blessing coming through to help you transform in career that has to do with money and resources, or your worth in general, how you feel about yourself. And this is some type of transformation coming through. So if it's not money coming in to help you transform, it could just be your worth being boosted. Okay, so just make sure you stay humble, stay out of conflicts, work on what you got to work on. My literary people, work on your literature, because this is great for literature. Around 3 p.m., money is on the mind. Your resources are on the mind. And it's coupled with series. So this is about you nurturing something in the past, or you nurturing a past project or something that you've been working on. Hone your skills, okay? And appreciate those who are willing to help you, okay? Because as soon as you get help, it can be taken away from you. So make sure you appreciate those who are assisting you. And don't allow fear of failure to stop you from going for what you want, okay? That's important, okay? Now let me see what your cards are saying. You want messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. I'm not taking all these cards that just fell out because that's a little too much for me. Okay, we're gonna messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. All right, it looks like you're moving on or having some sort of truce within a relationship where you've had some type of heartbreak, or you're either having a truce as it comes to some sort of heartbreak, or you're making a choice as to where you suffered some sort of heartbreak. But let's get more about that. Can we get clarity as to that 3 of Swords and that 2 of Swords? And because you have 2 swords here, you might be really up in your head about it. So just be mindful of being all up in your head about this situation, okay? Can I get clarity, please? Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is where you've had some sort of heartbreak, and you're calling in some type of truce, or a choice is being made, and the Wheel of Fortune just came out. So this is like a dream come true. This is like luck going in your favor because of this, aspecting this heartbreak or loss or defeat you might have felt. Now you got the Wheel of Fortune coming in, okay? Maybe you're getting some type of public recognition as well. Let's see what else you're dealing with. Oh, this could have to do with a business. It could have to do with a mother figure, or it could have to do with a business. Okay. Either one of those. Okay. Now I'm seeing that there is a good relationship aspecting you. Either you are the Empress in career because of you valuing your own interests. You got a lot of Swords cards here. Yeah, you got a lot of Swords cards here. But some good relationship is definitely aspecting you in career that's bringing you some sort of abundance. If not, this is just about you being a mother, and being, I would say, valuing your own interests. Okay. Do I see something is up with all these swords? You're going through some type of rebirth. You could have shared finances coming in through career as well. There's something aspecting with either a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. You could be Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Not Sun, but you could be a Scorpio, Moon, or Rising, because that Death card came out. Or you could be transforming a career, okay? You could be transforming career if you're not a person who works. You could be just transforming as a mother in general, okay? Let's see what else you're dealing with this week, okay? Let's see what else you're dealing with this week. Wow. You're wanting to win at all costs as far as manifesting some sort of money, job, or unearned income. Now, a wish come true is aspecting you. But there's some conflicts. Are you winning at all costs? I wonder if this week you're dealing with a air sign person, because you got a lot of Swords cards here. If you're not an air sign, Moon, or Rising, you might be dealing with an air sign person, Aries, Gemini, or Aquarius this week. Yeah, because I am getting that heavy. Make sure that you take care of your deeper needs, okay? Make sure you're taking care of your deeper needs. and staying out of conflicts. Okay, I know sometimes you want to win at all costs, but you're gonna want to stay out of conflicts if you want to move forward. Now, make sure you keep your cards closely hidden to your chest as well, and don't let everybody know what you have or what's coming towards you, simply because you have some type of energy around you of greed or insecurity or corruption, and it's like somebody's not to be trusted. There's somebody around that you cannot trust as far as like material goods and things like that. Maybe something is going on. This could be in the form of somebody who's not repaying you a debt or being dishonest about property dealings. Okay, just beware of others' actions when money is their only motivation this week. All right, I want you to be aware of that. Okay, so let's see what we have for what you're going to be dealing with. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance, as far as the Fairy Oracle deck, what they want to give us. All right, you have, wow, 3 fell out? Really? I'm going to read them all. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. So you have that. But the power of kindness and forgiveness will help you pull through. It's a time to embrace how wonderful you are. Okay. Walk away from dishonest associations. Realizing what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something's not worth the effort. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. You could be compensated for your creative talents as well. Okay, this week. Let's see what your most likely outcomes are. Your most likely outcomes. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others perhaps too much. Watch it. Don't overdo it. Remember, take care of your deeper needs. I know you want to help other people, but you can't take care of other people if you're on an empty tank, okay? Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life's purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others, okay? Try not to be judgmental of other people because, of course, that'll bring people being judgmental of you. A brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey is now complete. Also, news worth celebrating is on the way, whether it's weddings, graduations, births. Friends you cherish will be around you, and announcements of happiness will come about. So let's get one from the Angel Oracle deck. Anything I might have left out, anything we might have skipped that they want you to know as far as what you're going to be dealing with this week. Dang, I wanted to do some challenges too. I'm going to do that on the other deck. So this won't be the last card I pull. It normally is, but it won't be because I want to look at, okay, the illusion of entrapment. So you might feel that you're entrapped in some way or trapped by something, but you're not. You could even have a lack of self-confidence that's making you feel helpless, okay? Don't be afraid to take action and take responsibility for your life, okay? Let's see what your major challenge is going to be. Okay, maybe you got the Hangman, so maybe waiting, maybe procrastination. Maybe you're trying to gain some type of illumination to something and find out more about it, and it's hard for you to gain that illumination, that clarity. But let's see what how they want to. Okay, so you're waiting for some type of public recognition, some type of victory or some type of win. And maybe that's your challenge for this win that you're waiting for. I hope I didn't put these. Okay. I'm not going to take that. That's too many. Let me see if they want to give me one more card to clarify this 6 of... Okay, there might be an older oppressive person around you, or maybe somebody in home and family or home-based business, like you guys disagree as far as money issues and things like that. So that could be a challenge this week. Maybe they're having a problem with how you make money, or how you're thinking about going about making money, okay? And it's causing you to pause like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do it. Or, you know, don't let nobody rule your life, okay? Have hope, okay, that you are going to create this generational wealth. And don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do, all right? You're Aries. You're the first, okay? You're the Genesis. Remember that. God bless you, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, this month we're spotlighting none other than Nico Michelle. Don't hesitate to check out one of her novels, in particular, Pose, or even Endgame. You can find those on Amazon. You can get those in ebook or paperback. Soon in June, she will be releasing her new novel under Urban Books, Jilted. So look out for that to be coming up soon. Now, because we're only covering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I want to remind you to check out diverse shelves on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. It's an open forum. You can discuss books, new releases, maybe even new books that you've just recently read that you want to talk about. It's a very harmonious atmosphere, so definitely check it out. In addition to that, if you love reviews, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews on Facebook and also YouTube. Okay, if you check them out on YouTube, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about reading a book, see if Robert's reviewed it yet. You will definitely appreciate the content he provides. Don't forget to check out Deadliest Intuition, my latest psychological thriller under Urban Books. It is available everywhere books are sold. If you leave a review, you will definitely be entered into the raffle this month. All right. Let's get into the astrology. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye now. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your horoscope for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that on my Facebook page at author Taronic. Okay, so let's get into it. On Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 20 degrees. Capricorn is your sector of money and resources. You're going to have some type of opportunity to garner some money or resources, or an opportunity to, or assistance with money or resources coming into you. Okay. The sextile is coming from your area of Pisces, which is home and family. So this is maybe a dream come true coming through from a home-based business, or just money coming into home and family in general. So make sure this could be success in literature, communication, basically just good communication coming your way. Science, just make sure, you're not opposed to putting in work if it requires that, because you don't want to be lazy. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Capricorn or Pisces, this is aspecting you. Now, at 7 a.m. in the morning, Aries, the moon in Aries in your sector of romance, creative endeavors, fun, children, it's going to be at 29 degrees, and it's going to garner some type of blessing that's going to make you feel good as far as what you're devoted to. Okay. And like I said, it has to do with something coming towards you in the area of romance, creative endeavors, or even children. Okay, if you have any placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Aries or Sagittarius, I'd even say Leo, this is a blessing coming in, sharpening your image. Okay, maybe because of what, if you have those placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Leo, it's because of what you think and preach, your education and skills. But generally, this sharpens your image and how you look. This could also be where maybe people thought you were kind of selfish, arrogant, or mean, and now success is coming into you and good fortune where you've suffered misfortune. Okay, maybe even you said something mean to your kid or something like that, and then this is an opportunity, to make up with them, or even a partner. Now, around 10 a.m., the moon in Taurus at 0 degrees is going to semi-sextile the North Node in Gemini. So because it's a semi-sextile, that means this is an opportunity you have to reach out for and grab, okay? It won't just be handed to you. So if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees Taurus or Gemini, this is aspecting for you. Just go and grab this opportunity. It's to increase your worth or resources or your wealth in some way. Someone in your networks of people could communicate this to you, or somebody in your networks of people could be a part of this. You would have to communicate to them. Okay. And this is also a chance to resolve conflicts, maybe even with a sibling. Okay. You can also have success in career or education. Now, for you, Gemini is about a relationship that you deal with during your daily routines, maybe even at work. So this is where you can garner, make up. You can resolve issues or conflicts, because this is the area of health as well. You could also have a chance to, work on your health. Okay. Now, Mercury is going to be at 8 degrees Aquarius, which is your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and even your networks of people. You'll have an opportunity to maybe travel or communicate with a sibling or someone within your networks of people, where it's going to heal your image, okay? And because this is aspecting romance, creative endeavors, and children, this could be you hanging out with someone in your neighborhood, hanging out with a sibling, maybe even during a short trip, you make up with a child or a lover. Maybe you guys go out and have fun, but this is definitely aspecting you. This also could be where you are dropping the ego and you're taking this opportunity to talk to this person within this partnership. Okay. Or talk to this person. Yeah. I mean, because that's a partnership, a lover, a child. If it's a creative endeavor, it also could be a creative endeavor. But like I said, you have to drop the ego. And this could be where someone is mustering up the courage to help you, or you're mustering up the courage to actually help or communicate with someone else. And it sharpens your image. It makes you look better, to them. Okay. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aquarius or Aries, this is aspecting you. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 21 degrees. So if you have placements between 19 and 24 degrees of Capricorn, I'd say even Taurus or Virgo, this is a chance for you to garner some type of money through career or whatever it is you master. Maybe even you're making money during your daily routines, or you're getting another job. Maybe you're gaining some type of health resource from work. But either way, this is the sun, is coupled with Juno. So this is about a commitment or a marriage that is in focus. Now, this is about your commitment to money and resources, okay? And happiness and prosperity could come into you if you have those placements within those signs in your chart. Now, Vesta in Capricorn at 0 degrees is going to aspect the North Node in Gemini on Tuesday as well. And this is about a blessing being... okay, so this is about your devotion to money and resources again. Okay, and it's directly aspecting a relationship. Okay, so you're gaining some type of money or resource through a relationship because of your devotion. Just make sure that you pay attention to what's going on around you or your partnerships around you, because you can kind of really see where people's motives are. Okay, you also might see yourself taking on a couple of tasks to garner these resources or this money. So if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Capricorn or Gemini, this is definitely aspecting you, and you're trying to push towards your highest aspirations within this relationship, okay? Or maybe even get the money, as much money as you can from this relationship. Or maybe someone could even be trying to get money from you. And then this is kind of where you see their true motives, okay? Now, on Tuesday, like early in the morning, about 6 a.m., the moon in Taurus is going to couple with Uranus. So there's going to be some type of shock or surprise during work, during your daily routines, where you are of service to other people. That's going to pop up. Now, because this is some sort of shock coming in, I want to say, okay, if it's a blessing coming and it's early in the morning, it could be money coming into you. Maybe you check your account early in the morning and you got some money from work, or your check was more than you thought it was going to be, or you have something coming in that vein. But this is an angle that aspects where people have been kind of greedy or stingy. So maybe this is where somebody wasn't giving you money, and then all of a sudden, boom, it pops up and this money is there for you, and you get the communication that this is coming in, or this is already, in either way. If it is somebody being, you know, like stingy towards you, I would say, and it shocks you, I would say, let's see, it could be someone in your networks of people, like a sibling, a neighbor. It could be, let's see, I want to say, okay, so, um, let's see, I want to see, okay, so like this is, like I said, this could be where someone has been stingy or greedy towards you, and now you have this coming in if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Now, because this is a shock coming to you during work, health, daily routines, or where you are of service to other people, you might be dealing with someone, like I said, who is stingy towards you during your daily routines or where you are of service to other people, somebody at school or education. It could be somebody behind the scenes as well. Who that you find out about them being greedy or withholding some resources from you as well. Okay, so just be mindful of that. If you have those placements in those signs between 7 and 13 degrees of Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpio, it might not be something so good. It might be something where, you know, someone is actually being greedy or withholding something from you. Now at 7 p.m. that night on Tuesday, the moon in Taurus is going to trine Uranus and Venus, I'm sorry, in Capricorn. So this is about a blessing coming into you regarding money or resources. This is if you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Capricorn or Taurus, though. I'd even say Virgo as well, because it could have to do with career, where the money and resources is coming in. But this is a blessing coming into you nonetheless. And it definitely has to do with money or resources. It could happen during your daily routines. It could have to do with work, where you are being of service to someone else. You get a chance to work and garner that money. And this is coming into you where possibly someone was watching your every move, just trying to see if you were going to make some sort of misstep so they could actually, you know, ruin what you had going on in career. But now you have this reprieve coming in where you have this assistance. Okay. Let's see here. Now on Sunday, the sun is in Capricorn at 22 degrees. So it's going to trine, not Sunday, Lord have mercy, on Wednesday. The sun is going to be at 22 degrees Capricorn, and it's going to trine the moon in Taurus. So a blessing that has you feeling worthy could come into you where you're garnering some type of finances, you know. Now, because this is your area of money and resources, and it's aspecting career and work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, again, this could be money or resources coming into you. For some of you, it's where you had an accident at work and you're now getting paid. For others, it could be like during your daily routines. If you had an accident, a car accident or something like that, this is where you could have money or resources coming in because of that, if you have those placements. But something is paying off for you, okay? Where there was previously that misfortune or accident or, you know, unfortunately, maybe even someone's passing, okay? Now, the moon in Taurus at 2 p.m., at 26 degrees is going to trine Pluto in Capricorn. This is helping you to have a transformation in money or resources. Again, at 2 p.m. This day, Tuesday and Wednesday, are great days for money. Okay, where blessings can come into you, help you transform. Just make sure you stay humble, stay out of conflicts. Don't argue with anybody over money or anything like that. Even around 3 p.m., if you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Taurus, you definitely have some sort of something is going, money is on the mind. How you can make money during your daily routines, how you can make money where you are of service to others, how you can make money at work. Okay, and this is aspecting something from the past where you've been trying to get money in this vein, okay, in this area. Don't allow fear to stop you from getting what you want to get or working on what you feel you want to even work on, if this is you working on something from the past, okay? Because these blessings are definitely aspected for you. So check to see if you have placements, I'd say in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn between 23 all the way up to 29 degrees, okay? So let's see what you're going to actually be dealing with for, okay, so you're being prompted to have patience But the Temperance card is also your card. It's also the major arcana that represents you in general. So this is good that you're showing up here. And let's see what this patience is aspecting for you. All right, so this is where you've been having some sort of conflicts, fights, competition, and things like that. It's asking you to have patience with this, okay? Because something is coming in here. Let's see what flipped over this time. Okay. Okay, so this could be some type of public recognition or victory coming into you for moving on, for either moving away from something or for because you got the Six of Swords, so that's a transition or that's a move away from something. And this could have to do with your security, your abundance, even like creative works, because the Queen of Pentacles is a patron of the arts. Okay, so your public recognition is going to come in because of you staying out of these conflicts and things like that. Okay, so that is, what's helping you out, these conflicts or fights. And like, yeah, it might have been where you've had to, literally move on from something or give something up. Okay, you also have the Page of Pentacles aspecting, and that's about the manifestation of a new job or some type of money or resources. But remember, when this card comes out, it's prompting you to not to overspend, not to delve into wasteful spending just because you know money is coming. Okay, they're saying that you need to delegate this money wisely, and that you need to strategize as to how, or you need to strategize as to how to garner this money or this resources. Okay, so if the money and resources already comes into you, you need to delegate how to distribute it. If not, if this is about you delegating, this is about you, I'm sorry, not delegating, but this is about you strategizing as to how to bring this in, how to manifest this, or choosing, even choosing who to communicate with, choosing which job or to communicate with. Okay, maybe there's some sort of even truce going on between you and another person, and that's bringing in the communication about the money and the resources with maybe even an air sign person, because you got two swords cards here, so it could be a Libra air, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. And this is about generational wealth, because the Ten of Pentacles just came out. So that's wonderful. You are definitely aspecting some money. Greed and materialism is aspected. You might be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this might be some money that you were obsessed with. This could be coming in from someone at a distance from you, a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. You could be traveling with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Or, good commit, or just simply good communication. If this is not action and speed, this could also be good communication coming into you because of a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. But just beware of greed and materialism, because that's very possible here. So you want to be mindful of that. Let's look and find out what you're actually going to be dealing with. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. The first card you got here is find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So your spirituality is going to be very important. Prayer and meditation, taking that time is going to be important. Okay. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. You could also meet someone that helps you to manifest your dreams this week, or just encounter someone that helps you manifest your dreams. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. There's going to be the need to act quickly or decisively because of sudden or unexpected changes. And remember, you have that aspect with Taurus in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So be careful. You know what? If you're traveling as well, in the morning on that day where the moon is in Taurus, I think that was on, let me look back, on I think it was on, let me see, where is that? On Tuesday. If you're traveling on Tuesday, just be mindful of travel. First of all, be mindful of communication, because you can have arguments with people, Aquarius or Leo, in that area of Aquarius or Leo. But also, so watch what you say, but also watch your travel, because it's aspecting both areas of travel. You don't want to get into any accidents or road rage or anything like that, because it'll be sudden if you have those placements in Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo between 7 and 13 degrees. Okay, let's see what else we got here for your most likely outcomes. Okay, for your most likely outcomes for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something is not worth the effort, okay? So be mindful of that. Wow, why would they spin all of these around? Okay, I don't want to take all these, but I'm going to read them all because they flipped over. True love is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. So some of you could be returning to good health. Some of you could get shocking news about health on that day, on Tuesday. Bad communication about health if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Okay, so just be mindful of that as well. A new relationship or emotional experience. You'll have invitations to social events and a compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. You also have ask for help from others. All work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Anytime you can delegate other responsibilities, please do that. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking you're powerless in a situation when you're not. Okay, so know your power, okay? And don't let anyone stop you or tell you what you can and can't do, because a lack of confidence will keep you from getting what you want, if so. Okay, now let's see what the angels have for us. If there is just one message we might have left out, just something that I didn't cover. Okay, they gave me 2 messages, so I'll take them both. The end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. Okay, that's that transition card. Remember, we were talking about that transition. Through those conflicts, you could be finding, bringing in some sort of, and that was aspecting your money too. That was aspecting that 10 of Pentacles. So money and wealth, maybe generational wealth. It could require travel or relocation as well. The end of depression or an illness, and you could be finding yourself moving toward a peaceful place when you stay out of these fights and conflicts. You also have compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. This is a time for success, financial security, and prosperity. I knew this card was going to come out because you had way too many angles of money and resources coming your way. You have the Midas touch. Everything is turning out beautifully. A supportive parent or spouse. So you could get money through a parent or a spouse. Okay. Also a good person to work for could be coming in for you. God bless you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye now.